Alrighty, here we are for a new vlog, and I have read the crappiest book I've ever read in my life. um, you know, yeah, that's probably true. It's probably true. So I finished this, and I hate that I finished this because I DNF. I DNF all the time. You guys are aware of this. It's no secret that if I don't like a book, I'll put it down. Now, so why did I finish this book? Um, the start of this book, I was actually enjoying. It was kind of stupid, but I could roll with a lot of the stuff that was going on, and I was just taking it in. And the first part of this book is intriguing. I will say that. It's kind of one of those things where you just want to know what's going to happen from here. Like, what are we setting up? We are setting up nothing. Nothing. We're setting up nothing. These are just horrible people. And with kids stuck in the middle, and Peter Pan, why was he here? I don't understand. There were so many things that were so convoluted in this story that I just got to the end and was like, why? Why? What was the purpose of this book? I don't get it. I will let you know that my Copile has put this at a 1.5. So do I recommend this book? Absolutely not. Please don't waste your time with this book. I mean, I'm going to put it on my pango. Someone might want it, but no, just no. So just to let you guys know, The Circus Train was released to me at the same time that Darling Girl was. And right now, my interest is kind of waned on that book. And so I bumped it. I told it to deliver it later, which we all know with Libby, never know how that's going to happen. And I might end up at the bottom of the waiting list again. So let's go ahead and draw another book. Oh, The Wolf and the Whale. So I had mentioned a couple times previously that I had a lot of Norse books that I put off because I was very invested in Norsevember, but kind of got burned out whenever it came down to it. And this one is one that I've had on my shelves for quite some time. I am looking forward to this. I've heard very good things about it. And I don't know much about it other than it's Norse inspired. Born with the soul of a hunter and the spirit of a wolf, Omat is destined to follow her grandfather's footsteps, invoking the spirits of the land, sea, and sky to protect her people. But the gods have stopped listening, and Omat's family is starving. Alone at the edge of the world, hope is all they have left. Desperate to save them, Omat journeys to the icy waste, fighting for survival with every step. When she meets a Viking warrior and his strange new gods, they set in motion a conflict that could shatter her world or save it. So this blends Inuit and Norse mythology, so I'm very much looking forward to that, and I think it could be really cool. So I will update you guys whenever I get a little further in this book, but don't read Darling Girl. Please don't read Darling Girl. It's not worth it. There are so many things, and when I do my wrap up at the end of the month, hopefully I will have my mind wrapped around what this book was supposed to be. I might go watch a couple more reviews. I think Leanna and Hillary Bookborn did a video talking about Darling Girl. I might go watch that and see if I can get my head wrapped around what the heck I just read, and see if they have anything to add to my thoughts, or if they can give me some direction in what I want to say other than it's crap, it's convoluted, and why is Peter Pan there? All right, I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, it is a little later at night, and I am about, I want to say 50 pages into 49 pages into The Wolf and the Whale. I'm gonna DNF this. This is not the book for me. I was really liking like the anthropological way that the exposition was happening in this, and I really liked the Inuit myths that we were coming across. I really liked the trans representation at first, and then it went on and on and on for 50 pages. And you lost me. It lost me. I'm not really a big fan of the way that this is told. It's told first person too, which I don't think suits this story very well, especially because we are in the mind of the trans character who was born female and considers himself male, and the way things are talked about around them and the way that they think about themselves, there's like a disconnect, which I understand. I totally get that. But being in that character's head, I think, makes all of it very confusing. That could be the author's purpose, sure. Just, I'm not vibing with it. So I am going to DNF this one. A little sad because I was hoping that book would work for me, but let's go ahead and draw the next book. All right, here we go. What does it say? Gemini. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. So as you guys know, one of my favorite authors is Jay Kristoff, and this is Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I read Illuminae not too long ago and really enjoyed it. These are told via mixed media, so I'm definitely going to be getting the audiobook for this. And yeah, this might just be the win I have been needing lately. Alright, hey guys, never done anything like this before, but I'm going to try it out, see how it goes. Basically, you guys are going to be getting ready with me. So, I'm going to talk to you about Gemini, though, because that is what I recently read. And I have to say, I really love Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman as a writing team. I need to read some of their other young adult series that they have. I've just kind of fallen out of love with YA. I will have some coming up here soon, especially because I need to get through a lot of the Owl Crate books that were sent to me that I haven't had a chance to read yet. But I really loved Gemini. Now, the thing about Gemini versus Drake, Illuminae is very, like, it was a new to me thing. It was very much a fun thing to discover, but, you know, having read one just like it, Gemini wasn't as fun. I don't know if I'm describing that like well enough for you guys, but I did think that a lot of it was semi-repetitive, basically because, and I don't want to spoil things for anybody, something happens where we get a split timeline, and that, it didn't last very long, but it didn't quite work for me. So I'm not sure how I feel about all of that. And in the second book, we are obviously getting new characters. So because we are getting new characters, it kind of separates us from the first book a bit further. And there are events occurring that obviously we know what's going on already. So some of the mystery of the first book is a little lost in the second book because we know what happened in the first book. And so there's just a few tiny issues. Now, my dog is just whining over here. I am like really interested to see where this series goes though, because we kind of know that it's setting up this big corporation to take the fall for what they did, you know, and have them answer for what they've done. And the people who they're going up against are younger people. So they're trying to expose them. They call themselves the Resistance, things like that. And this big corporation is like, we have so much money, we can sweep this under the rug. It's just not going to be a thing. However, these kids are proving otherwise. I did not get enough lotion. I'm dropping everything, guys. I'm dropping everything. It's kind of why I've never done a get ready with me, because I'm clumsy, and so I know I'm gonna drop everything. Plus, when I'm talking to the camera, this is what my dog does. He sits here and he whines and he whines and he whines and he whines. Hush. But you know, day in the life of a dog owner over here. So some of you guys have asked, how am I 40 and still look the way I do? That's because I have a ridiculous skincare routine, as you guys are currently seeing. So moving forward in April, I am going to shift things a little bit. We're obviously still doing the Unhaul project. I just won't be drawing from the jar, and the reason for that is because I'm getting burnt out just a little bit. But I do still want to continue with the jar. It's just we're going to take a break. And I'm going to go for anticipated reads. I'm going to go for some arcs that I've been holding on to and things like that. So these vlogs are not over. I might change things up for April, but it's not going anywhere. But that's it for me today. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!